Hello, Reformers, and welcome back to Expeditions Viking. Now, when we left off, we had just defeated a pack of wolves, and we had helped our uncle. Yes, I thought that was pretty good, and we didn't sustain any casualties, although it was quite close. We did actually almost sustain some casualties. Anyway, as you can see here, there's actually a bow. I'm actually thinking that this would be quite nice. Oh, it is. It is extremely good, actually, and I'm going to be equipping Barney with this. Wow, that is an absolutely insane upgrade for him right there. Really happy about that. And actually, shall we see whether there's anything else here that we can kind of equip that would be kind of useful? Is anyone else actually needing something good? Hemp sling? No. Bearded axe, tool axe, no, that's fine as well. Single-edged sword. Ah, wait a minute. He might actually... is that... It's 5 to 10. That's actually better than what he has, so I... wait a minute. It's the same thing, but he has more in with this. But why does it say that his damage has gone down? Oh, it's because the durability is damaged. Oh, okay. It's because... yeah, okay. Well, that's fine. That's fine. We can repair that when we're back in town. I think that's pretty reasonable. And simple spear, knife. No, that's okay. Willow bow. Well, he's obviously using a pretty decent bow already, but I can give him Barney's old bow, and that's going to make him a little bit better. Just a little bit. And you can imagine Kettle to be really, really insane now. Then we also have some armor padding there as well. So we can get some better armor and things. That's always a nice idea. Alright, so... I have to go over here, so I suppose we're just going to make our way around. Oh, no, never mind. Okay, so this is actually a dead end. So, there we go. Okay, so we can go this way. Alright, well, that's going to be pretty easy, because as you can see, I can just click there, and then everyone will just run around, and we'll see these travelers, and we'll see how we're going to be dealing with them. The clearing is occupied by a group of men sitting around a fire, their equipment strewn about. The men all look young, but strong. It looks like they've been here a few days. Aha, okay, so... what are you doing in my woods? The men around the fire all stand up, exchanging sideways looks. All eyes settle on one man who steps forward. We're just passing through. The young man looks nervously back at the others, and nods for them to back up. The men start to move away from the fire. You don't have to worry, I just want to ask a few questions. Are they doing something shady? The young man seems to relax, and makes a motion with his hand for the others to sit back down, which they reluctantly do. Now, if I had a good perception, which is actually kind of amusing, because I actually thought I had a pretty decent perception, but apparently, yeah, you need a little bit more, perhaps, to make this work. I probably should have gone for about 10 perception, to be honest. I didn't know how much I was going to be using the bow. So, that was kind of my bad. Anyway, let's see. What are you doing here? Just passing through. We're, merchants. If you're merchants, I'm sure you've got something to trade. The young man darts his eyes around the camp, seemingly searching for something. Just a couple of hides. 30 silver? Yeah, no. You notice a skinned deer lies dead at the perimeter, some of the meat boiling in the pot. Look, it's pretty obvious you are merchants. I don't appreciate the dishonesty, so I think it's best if you leave. Yeah. Speaking of hides, these are my woods, which is, as is the game that inhabits it. The young man seems taken aback, a nervous look falling over him. Oh, we're sorry. Give me a moment. The young man fumbles with a small pouch and hands it to you. Oh, look at that. He's given us 50 valuables and 3 hides. Now that's dealt with, I have some more questions. Yes. Where are you from? Down south. Okay, I'm going to take a look around your camp. Feel free. Alright, so... let's see here. Is there anything I can actually look around? A sword out of its sheath. It looks like these guys were expecting trouble. Okay, well, why don't they just tell us what's going on here, and then we'd actually be able to either help them or, you know, kill them. Maybe. Okay. Just wanted to ask a few questions. Medium perception. Oh, okay. So perception gets better and better the more you look around the camp. Okay. So that's nice. I like that. Okay. Ah, Asleaf leans toward you, speaking in a low and calm voice. These men are well armed. We should be prepared for the worst. The leader of the group clears his throat nervously. Hey, is there some sort of problem here? By the look of your equipment, I'd say you came from Yelling. What's a band of school's scouts doing here? The young man seems taken aback, a nervous look falling over him. We better get moving. I think it's time we leave. We can't let them leave now. What are school's men doing here? We need to get more out of them. I don't know. They're young. Maybe they just wanted to see how close they could get. I don't see the harm in letting them leave. Alright, so Nephew is not going to be very happy with us. I don't know whether Kettle is either. Oh well. Let's see. I trust my gut and my gut says you die. Let's do it. Okay, so now we're in a bit of a pickle. We are in a bit of a pickle right here, because obviously we are right in the middle of them. But that's okay, actually, because I think we might be doing a pretty reasonable job at killing them. So let's see if we can just, yeah, take out that shield and then hit him for massive damage. Look at that. That was insane. Alright, so now Roskva, I think, is just going to stab this guy in the back because we're flanking him. Oh yeah, nice stab. Thank you very much. Oh, and I should probably toggle off incapacitation, shouldn't I? Yes. We probably want to not kill them because we would maybe want to interrogate them a little bit. Did I just kill the leader? I think I may have just killed the leader, so hopefully the others have some have some information perhaps for us. That might be pretty good. Alright, so let's have a look here. I'm going to stun this guy. There you go, because what I want to do is I don't want to be attacked with, you know, an attack of opportunity, so I'm just going to shoot this guy point blank range. There you go, take him down, and Nefia will be able to attack this, but obviously, I think, can we actually move back there? Yeah, it seems like we can move back there, so what I'm going to do is I'm actually just going to use Smack. There you go, nice. What? We're now... Okay, apparently Nefia is burning. I'm not entirely sure why she's burning, but okay. And I think we've used everyone. Yes, we have used everyone. So, now I can end the turn. We may have stepped... Did we step into a trap or something? I have no idea, but at least she's next to Roskva now, so Roskva can heal her. Apparently, yes, apparently Gunnar is taking quite a bit of damage there. What's that? Oh, spotted. What? We're not taking cover, thank you very much. Okay, well, never mind.
There's more where that came from.
Okay, yeah, definitely going to need to heal Nefia, thank you very much. Okay, so let's heal her. We're going to get an attack of opportunity, but that's okay.
I can fix this.
There you go. Very nice. Okay, so Gunnar is stunned, which is an absolute travesty. I think that's awful, but we can kill this guy at the very least, and then we're going to be taking out the rest of them. I would very much appreciate... I mean, how much does this guy do? He's not dealing that much damage. This guy's dealing much more damage because he's a berserker, so it would be nice to kill him. And obviously the healer is going to be quite annoying. So I guess what we're going to try and do is just eliminate the berserker first, and then we'll try and close the distance with the Nefia to the healer. So let's see if we can make that work. Nice damage. Okay, can Barney actually eliminate this? I hope so. Yeah, there we go. Okay, fantastic. So, now we can take Nefia over here and hopefully deal some significant damage. Now, I did move into melee range on purpose with Nefia here because I want to be able to have an attack of opportunity. I am also going to try... Can I go around this guy here? Yes, I can. There we go. So, now we are flanking this guy. So, if he decides to attack Asleaf next turn, then Gunnar is just going to absolutely destroy him. And if this guy decides to move as well, then he will be hit by... Oh, he stunned us again. Okay, weird. Anyway, yeah, he will be hit by the... Oh, no, apparently he wasn't hit with the attack of opportunity. Or what was... No, apparently he did get hit, I think. Because he is very, very low in HP now. But he's moved into... Literally moved into Asleaf. And Asleaf is literally just going to smack him. And there you go. That is hilarious. Okay, so now what we're going to do is... Oh, he's stunned still. Oh, that's unfortunate. But, well, what else can we do? I mean, I really wanted to use his hook and slash. Hook and slash is so amazing. Okay, well, never mind. It seems like we're going to have to do something a little bit different here, so I'm just going to use our ranged attackers. And, yeah, oh, we might be able to get past his shield. That would be kind of nice. Yep, there we go. We got past the shield. That was fantastic. Alright, so there you go. Now, I don't know whether it could be used as a kind of a symbol for us to eliminate the leader, you know, because it's like sending a message, you know, quote unquote. That might be the way it goes, or maybe not. No, maybe not. Maybe we're just, you know, absolutely fine with that. Okay, so we gained 5 skill points. That's very nice. Let's see. Okay, nope, there's nothing there. Oh, we stepped onto the fireplace. Do you see that? We actually stepped onto the fireplace, or the campfire, so that's exactly the reason why we were on fire. It's kind of amusing that the leader himself was actually not on fire, so that's a bit weird, but it's okay, I suppose. Alright, so have we looted everything? Yeah, I think we have looted everything now. So we have dealt with the unwanted travelers, and we can now take a look at our quest. Okay, so what we want to do is we want to find some other trees. So we're going to just walk around the forest and take a look around at that. So I actually don't know where we should go, to be honest. I think we're going to just go down here. We're just going to run and try and uncover the most of the forest that we can. And who knows, we might come across some extra pathways like this, for example. We haven't seen this before. What's that? Ah, a small stash of iron. That's pretty nice. Okay, so what we're going to do as well, when we get back to town, we are going to be, well, shall we say, repairing. Yeah, we're gonna repair some of our weapons, because the weapons that we've gained from some of these fights are actually pretty good, if a little bit damaged. Good find. This spruce looks young despite its size. Its wood will be light, allowing your ship to go faster. Okay, so yeah, I actually forgot his voice for a second there, but now we have it. Okay, so is there anything I can do here? Oh, hello. 2 hides. I'm just stealing things left, right, and center, aren't I? Yeah, absolutely hilarious. Yeah, I stole from my uncle just now. Sorry, uncle. Yes, sorry about that. I'm sure he doesn't mind, right? Yeah, he probably does. Okay, so let's see. Is there anything else around here? Yep, there is that. What's that? Engraved rusty sword. It's engraved with the name Egil. Aha! That's for that other guy, isn't it? That's for the guy that we found his quest. Wait a minute. The remains of a person lie half buried in the snow, the left hand fallen apart, but grasping at a rusty sword sticking out of the ground, bony fingers strewn around the handle. Alright, so we found him. We found him, so let's see. No, we don't have a quest for him, but I think he's up. Where is he? Is he up here? I'm actually unsure where that guy is now. Is that... No. I think he's up here somewhere. Oh. There are some herbs there that I missed. Oh no, I have completely lost where he is. I guess I'm going to try and find him and then I'll see you then. Oh, there he is.
Arr, large. This would make for an impressive ship. Not as impressive as oak, but it's lighter. So your ship would be faster than one made from oak.
There you go. So we actually did find all of the lumber as we were making our way over here. So that's actually pretty nice. Anyway, found anything? I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but I found a sword engraved with his name next to some remains not too far from here. A quiver in his voice betrays that he's not as unmoved by this news as his demeanor reflects. That's his... How far from here, did you say? Go north from here until you reach Grimolf's cottage, then take the far path east into the forest. Thank you. You can have my things in exchange for the sword if you want. My fighting days are behind me. Kill him. Kill him. How about I just take everything? He's just lost his brother, or whoever it was. I think it was his brother now. And, yeah, that is... perhaps we could work out something else. I'm not in the mood for haggling right now, but you can buy it all wholesale for 200 silver. Oh, on second thought, you should have the sword. It was your brother's after all. Yeah, take it. There you go. I think that's fine. We're gaining a leather helmet, hide armor, and a worm stave as well anyway, so I don't really see the necessity to, you know... I mean, look at that. See, that is... What? That is an amazing spear. And Nefja is going to now be just amazing. Oh, yes. She is going to be so amazing that nothing is going to stand in her path. Anyway, what we're going to do, I think we're actually going to give the helmet to Nefja as well. And I think we're going to be giving the hide armor to her too. And we will be giving the simple-edged sword, well, single-edged sword, not simple, but yes, the single-edged sword to Asleaf too, but we do need to repair it. So we're going to just give that to him and then he'll repair it at some point. And is there anything else that I have here that I could give away? No, okay. So yeah, I technically could have kept that sword, but I kind of wanted to find out what the additional options were. I thought maybe what we might get is a bit lucky when it comes to, you know, the recruitment of companions. We might be able to have gained him as a companion. I thought that might have been really, really cool, but no, it doesn't seem like that was going to be the case. So I think we can actually just leave now. I think we can leave. It's optional to find all the trees. I don't know whether I want to find all the trees, to be honest. Oh, it seems like I missed a couple of corpses here. It's kind of a bit weird because I didn't see those before when we were here, but I guess we can just loot them now. Oh, a wood Dane axe. Well, that's pretty reasonable. It's got a pretty bad durability, but that's okay. And I think we've taken everything else from here, so that's fine. Alright, so I think we're probably going to leave now. I don't really see the necessity to explore any further. I mean, I don't really want to spend the time and, you know, find the other wood pieces. So what we can do now is we can talk to Thorfinn. Actually, wait a minute. Let's actually... Let me just go back in there real quick, because do I need to talk to him while we're in the forest? Not entirely sure about that. I think I probably do, but anyway, let's just go back in and see. Where is he? There he is. Yes, there we go. We found yes.
We found a decent selection of timber now. We have some good options. Are you ready to make your decision?
I'm satisfied with the current selection.
What do you think?
Okay, so what I'd like to do is medium speed, medium intimidation, low cargo. What about that? Does it matter about intimidation that much? I don't really care about intimidation. I mean, if we're going to be doing trading, which might actually be very, very lucrative, then high cargo would, you know, maybe be pretty decent. Let's go for high cargo. Why not?
Very good. I'll fetch some of the boys and come back to harvest the tree, if you're certain.
Yeah, I made my decision. Why not? I'll go back to
I'll go back to Skjern then and get started immediately. Come see me there if you need anything else.
Yeah, there you go. So that's actually pretty cool. And we can now... And choose a name! Oh, that's fantastic. We can actually choose a name. That is cool. Okay, so let's go back to Skjern. We're going to take everyone back in here just in case. And then we'll be speaking to Thorfinn regarding our ship's name, which is actually really cool in my opinion. I have no idea what I'm going to call it though, which is really quite bad. Okay, so where is he? He's going to be over here somewhere, isn't he? There he is. Okay, well we can very easily talk to him, and I think... What should we do next? Well, I'm going to need to take a look at the quest log and see.
Oh there, I've sent Sony and Maginborn out to the forest to harvest the timber you chose for the ship. All that's left is to name it.
Name your ship. Okay, so it would have been called Drekki. Okay. I think I'm going to call it... I don't know, actually. I'm going to call it Reformia. Yes, something like... So unimaginative, aren't I? Okay, let's go with that.
Not a bad name, Reformia. I'll let Rurik know. Maybe he'll be able to carve some decorations to match.
Oh, thank you very much. Okay, so we've gained some more skill points there. That's pretty nice. And we're going to take a look at this. Okay, so I think it would be a nice idea to ask Idis about the grave site she used to tell stories about. I think I'm mostly doing some of the side quests at the moment because I want to be quite powerful when we go to Reba. Because I seem to remember that there's quite a bit of you know, quite a few things to do, and I don't really want to rush the main story, because I feel like rushing the main story is a huge, shall we say, sad thing to do. I don't think it's, you know, it's one of those things where if you play a story-based game and you want to rush through the main story, I think that that is an absolute travesty. You know, you want to experience the entirety of what is going on in the game world. At least that's my standing on it anyway. I mean, I know that some people just prefer to rush the story, and that's absolutely fine. You can do that if you so desire. You know, that's the whole point of an RPG. You can choose exactly where you want to go and what you want to do. Unless it's completely linear, of course. But otherwise, let's speak to Idis. You find Idis next to her farmhouse, holding a headless hen in one hand and a knife in the other. The ground around her is covered in feathers.
Ho there! What brings you kids out here? Don't tell me Ranvai's sow chose this moment to give birth.
I feel like I'm missing some important context here. No, I'm going to just say pregnant sows are the last thing on my mind right now. Ah, glad to hear it. Just in the middle of plucking a hen for dinner, and I'd like to get it done before nightfall. What is this visit about, if not the sow? I want to ask about one of the stories you told when we were children. Idis smiles wistfully, brushing a few wayward feathers off her apron. Ah, been so long. Hope I can remember. What do you need to know? You told us of a gravesite in a hill once, where an ancient king was buried with all his treasure. You recognize the gleam in Idis's eyes from your childhood. That story, yes. They said the tomb was protected by dwarves or elves or other such underground creatures, that horrible vengeance would befall any who dared to breach its sanctity. Do you know if the tomb is real? I found it amusing that Kettle was just like, gold, you know. Seen it myself, traveled through there with Alvard when we had just been married, on our way here to start our family. Spent a night in a small hamlet at the base of the hill, where I heard of the treasure and the creatures that protect it. Why are you asking about this now? Don't worry about that, just tell us how to get there. Oh, okay, she's actually going to join us. The woman finally puts down the chicken. She wipes her hands on her apron. I can show you if you take me with you. If you wish to join, you're welcome. Great. Meet you at the edge of the village when it's time to leave. For now, though, really must finish this hen. Alright, so, that is cool. That is really, really cool. Okay, so she's coming with us. I don't know whether she is actually going to be... Is she going to be a permanent companion? Is she going to be a permanent companion? It could just be one of those companions that join you for the mission, perhaps. Anyway, where do I go? Travel east to the small hamlet to search... Ah, is that it? No, that's a campsite. Is that it? No, that's Skjern Forest, obviously. Have I completely missed it? No, this was where I was supposed to go. So, is it... No, that's Reba. That's it! Oh my... Okay, that's very far away, isn't it? Okay. Well. Interesting. Alright. Okay, I'm a bit worried about this now, actually. How do I get over there? Okay, well, I suppose I could just go that way. Okay, let's do it. We're uncovering a bunch of things, which is always nice. I should probably stop at this one. Yeah, I'm going to stop at this plains campsite because one of our people are fatigued. So it would be kind of nice for us to be a little bit, you know, better in that respect. Okay, so she can actually join us in combat, which is pretty cool. But I don't know what she does. Is she actually... I mean, she's going to be good in combat, right? Well, I'm not going to take her because... we already have a bunch of really, really cool units, and I'd like to just stick with our original team at the moment. And she is going to join us with the search for the ancient grave, so I don't think there's any necessity to do anything else. Okay, so let's have a look here. These, oh wow, there's a lot of them, isn't there? Okay, so they have 1, 2, 3 archers, maybe? 3 archers, maybe a healer. That's a brawler, so obviously he's going to be using his... annoying things. Yes. Okay, so I'm going to be using Spotted here. Or should I say ranging shot? There you go. And we're going to try and take out the healer if I can. So what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to try and move into a bit of cover. We technically are into cover right now. I can't actually move right now, but what I can try to do is... Can I not kill the... Really? There's cover there? I don't believe that that is in cover, to be honest. Okay, well, it doesn't really matter. We can just deal some damage to this guy. And Kettle can obviously move as well. Don't really... What about that? That's not particularly good, is it? Yeah, I guess I'll just move there. Okay, 30% chance. That's not exactly what I would like, is it? Yeah, he can't use his aimed shot anymore either, so I guess 30% chance is... I have 35 on that guy? That's a bit weird. Okay, well, let's try 30%. I don't think it's really going to do anything. No, I thought not. But that's okay. That's absolutely fine. We can just... Oh, Nefia is looking extremely deadly right now. Okay, so let's get her into cover as well. And I guess we'll just move Asleaf too. Wait a minute. Asleaf is not using it. Ah, yeah, I thought I actually saw someone mention that. He's not actually using a shield right now. Yeah, that might have helped him actually a little bit, wouldn't it? Ah, yeah, I'm very good, aren't I? Yes, I'm very good. Okay, so what we're going to do... We're going to put Roskva over there because she could potentially come in for a bit of a flanking action. And obviously that would be kind of nice. So, let's see... Gunnar, I really need you to be, like, super ready here, so I guess I'm just going to put him over there. And Nefia, oh, what do I do here? Should I move around there? No, there's no cover there. There is cover there, but that's not good enough. Okay, let's just do that and see what the enemy decides to do. Oh, they're moving their healer forward. That's good. That is very nice. I like that. Even if the shot from Barney damaged that guy just so that the healer would come close... That is basically all I wanted right there. That is really, really nice. Alright. There are only 6 enemies remaining, so we should, in theory, be absolutely fine. Oh, they're using Tier's Favor. Well, obviously Gunnar can do that as well. So, I don't think we really need to worry about it too much. Wow, the Brawler, they're all running away? They're all running backwards. Okay, well, I don't really have a big problem with that. Because the healer is right there. And I think, Nefio's almost in range. Ah, how sad. How sad. Okay, well, we're going to go over there. Because now, this guy has to move out of the attack of opportunity, and that is going to mean absolute death for him, or at least I hope so. Anyway, 51% chance. Let's have a look and see what Kettle's actually doing. I'd like to move him closer to the action, to be honest, but let's use his aimed shot here, 95%. Okay, that's just over half. That is just over half, so we should, in theory, be able to kill this. Yeah, there we go. That's what we like to see. Okay, so now Nefia can go in cover. She's absolutely fine there, and we can also move Roskva over there too if we so desire. I think we're probably going to move her there. We're going to start to move everyone and be a little bit sneaky in our efforts, because I'd like to go there, I think, with Asleaf. I can't believe he doesn't have a shield. Did his shield get destroyed or something, or did he never have a shield? Now that I'm seeing it, I'm just like, when did he actually have something? I don't know. That's utterly terrible. Terribly sorry, Asleaf. Alright, so yeah, I think I'd like to move Kettle a little bit forward, but obviously I can't do that right now, so I'm just going to leave that. I'm putting Roskva in a really, really nice position here, because, there you go, ranging shot. Obviously they're going to use that to make it so that we can't use cover, and then they're going to shoot us, and it's going to be absolutely fantastic for them, isn't it? They are moving some of their units towards us, though, which is actually quite nice. Okay, so let's see how much damage. Yeah, that's actually not that much damage, because Nefia is wearing absolutely fantastic armor now, so obviously that makes a bit of a difference. Okay, 24 damage. Does he know who he's attacking? He's attacking Gunnar, an absolute bear of a man. And yes, I think it's probably a bad idea for him to do that, isn't it? Okay, so let's see what's going on here. I could do this. I think we're probably going to try and kill the Brawler first. So let's just... I'm actually just going to leave my archers where they are, because they could just use aimed shot. Ooh, lovely critical hit too. That's very nice. Okay, so Kettle, come on. Let's see what you can do. Yeah, it's 95%. Wow, I can actually deal that much. That's a civilian, though. It's not going to deal that much damage. That guy's going to do 12 to 15, 28 to 30. That guy's going to do the most damage over here. He's in cover, though, unfortunately. But we can use the, the ranging shot to be able to, uncover him. But the thing with that is that we then have people fighting over here, and we kind of want to eliminate them. So let's see if we can kill this guy. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna just do it this way, and we're gonna just, do it the old-fashioned way, I suppose. There you go. Alright, so he can also move back into cover if he so desires, so that's pretty nice. And Roskva is, I think, literally just gonna stay there, because no one is injured enough for me to really want to heal anyone, so I don't really see the necessity for that. And I think it might be a nice idea to actually move Nefia probably over here, actually. Maybe. Nah, over here I think is probably better, because then she'll be in cover and that guy will have to use ranging shot again, and he won't be using it against anyone else. If he's actually going to use it against anyone else. But the civilians coming in, hilariously enough, I think that is an absolutely awful idea, but obviously what are you supposed to do when a civilian unit is, is right there? Look at this guy. He's able to do no damage to us whatsoever, or at the very least very little damage. Okay, I'm going to try and move Barney a little bit forward here. See if we can maybe help out somewhat. No, it seems like we can't help at all. What about that? 5% chance. No, that is never going to happen. So we're going to just move him a little bit more forward, because he's not particularly good at range right now. I think Kettle's a little bit better, because I think he has... Does he have more in bows? I don't think he does. It's kind of a bit weird. He probably just has more perception, to be honest. That's probably the reason why he's a little bit better at ranged combat. But anyway, we're just going to move Kettle as well. It's about time that we actually move them up, isn't it? And we can now move Gunnar into such a position so that he can literally cleave this guy apart. Or at the very least, I was hoping that he could, but unfortunately, Hook and Slash is not available, which is really quite sad, but it's okay. Wow, look at that damage! That damage. Okay, Nefia is just going to absolutely destroy this. Unless it gets blocked. Oh, 125 critical hit damage. And that is literally just because of the new spear. That is absolutely amazing. Okay, let's see if we can deal some damage here as well. I don't really mind being out of cover right now because, I mean, let's face it, I don't think the archer is going to be able to deal that much damage to us. So, yeah, everyone is perfectly fine. I don't think I need to worry about anyone, to be honest. So we can just end our turn, see what's going on. Oh, Aya has sustained a light laceration to the leg. Okay. Alright, so let's use our aimed shot here to eliminate this guy, because he's completely out of cover, and he's a healer, and we are literally just going to take advantage of every single mistake that they make. And, I mean, what else could they do? That's the thing. If you think about it from the other side, what else could they do? They couldn't do much else. I mean, they just have, you know, they just have one archer in the back there, and a civilian and a healer. They can't really do much more. So, you know, if you think about it, I mean, if we were in that position, there's not much more they could do, considering we are kind of monopolizing them. You know what I mean by that? You know, kind of just being, in general, much better than they are in every single respect, and there's not much they can do because we just have better gear and better, well, everything, I suppose. So, yeah, I suppose that really does make a huge difference. Asleaf really needs that shield. I'm gonna give him one. Gonna definitely give him one. Oh, he missed. Well, that's definitely bad for you. That is certainly very, very bad for you. Okay, so I'm actually going to try using charge here. Makes a melee attack with +5 damage for every hex you move before attacking the target. So we're going to do that, and we're going to try and see. Wow, this is going to do super damage. 101 damage, non-critical. That's pretty insane if I do say so myself. There you go. Fantastic. Okay, so there's victory. We have now secured a campsite for ourselves, and we will be able to rest up there, and we have no new injuries, of course, so that's also fantastic. And, okay, welcome to your campsite. This is where you heal injuries and create items and equipment. When characters want to talk to you, they'll strike up a conversation during the night. This is your to-do list every time you need to make sure that everyone gets rest, but everyone eats, and that broken items are repaired. Ah, fantastic. So we can actually repair items here. That's nice. You should ensure that the camp is well guarded. Start by assigning food to everyone. Yes, okay. Each night is divided into 4 shifts, and you're able to assign 1 task. Once you're happy with the setup, click that. Okay. Alright, so let's have a look here. Everyone's healthy, so it's basically pointless, isn't it? Okay, so we're just going to guard with him. We're going to rest with Barney, because he's absolutely awful at anything else. Idis is going to cook. And Gunnar is going to repair the single-edged sword, I think, because that is what Asleaf is using right now. So, can I... Oh, I don't have that. Yeah. I don't have salvage. So I'm unable to repair anything, unfortunately. Oh, well, that's a shame. But I suppose we can go to the blacksmith. So, yeah, we can go to the blacksmith at Skiern, but obviously I forgot to do that because I'm so good. Oh, yes. I'm fantastic. Okay, so let's hunt as well. And we're going to scout with Nefja. And we are going to do some witchcraft with Roskva. And then Asleaf is going to rest. And I don't even need to guard with Gunnar on the first night, do I? I don't really think I need to. So let's just do that and see what happens. In the morning, as your herd are packing down the camp and are preparing to move out, you notice a hole in the bottom of one of your sacks. You check the rations stored within and find that much of it has been chewed up by rodents. Half of the contents will have to be discarded. You lost 12 rations. Are you serious? Oh, that is really sad. Okay, well, all of your herdmen have eaten, 7 of you, and there you go. So everyone is now well rested, which is fantastic. So there you go. We've now secured a campsite. Hopefully we'll be able to use that again. I'm not entirely sure if they will be reinfested by bandits or anything, but yes, as it stands, we will now be moving on to the Ancient Passage in the next episode. So I thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.